Hey guys, what's up? This is RWWL with Levi. I am Levi. A few days ago, I spoke with one of my old friends about one of the videos that I had dropped in the past, and I mentioned dressing the part. He thought that I should go a little more into detail about that since I've mentioned it more than once. So here we are. We're making a whole little skibit about it. I don't think that's a word, but we're gonna use that. So, dressing the part, in my opinion, depends on who you are and what you are doing or what you're wanting to do. So, for instance, myself, I own a clothing brand, so um, I get big into suburbia wear, urban wear, formal wear, depending on where I'm going and what I'm doing and who I'm trying to catch, whose eyes I'm kind of trying to catch. Another time, when I'm trying to go into, high schools or, junior college or something and speak, do motivational speaking or, trying to life coach with somebody. I want to give off a more formal appearance. So I might, throw on some dress shoes with a nice dress shirt, like a button down or something, dress socks, dress shoes, or no shoes and I mean no excuse me, no socks, no shoes, no socks and do some nice loafers and have a more formal attire, depending on where I'm at and what I'm doing. For you guys, it may be completely different. Some people are, big into sports. Maybe there's certain things in sports that you must wear. If you're trying to represent a certain brand in order to captivate a certain team, some teams are sponsored by Gatorade or by Under Armour or by Nike or by Adidas or by Reebok or whatever. There's different things out there. If you're, big into physical training or competing, there's different um, things, what are companies that are a part of GNC or even smaller companies that are sponsoring that you're trying to get in contact with and trying to get attention to. I don't know a whole lot about that, but I think you kind of get the gist of where I'm saying. Sometimes it depends on the way you dress and what you dress in that gravitates those things to you. With that being said, no matter where you go, you always want to represent yourself in the best way possible. Always. Even if you're going to Walmart, which is like the biggest pajama wearing place ever. You just want to throw on some sweats and get out the door. I totally get it. Sometimes you have to do it. But if you have the choice and the chance, you know, represent yourself in some form because you never know who you're going to run into. You never know who you're going to meet. Last week, I took my daughter to Krispy Kreme. I know Krispy Kremes, I shouldn't be eating them, but she wanted them, and I got to give my daughter what she wants. I might have had two or three, but whatever. So I took her to Krispy Kreme, and I ran into this guy named Justin. He's in the finance, and I don't remember what I was wearing, but I was approachable. And he asked me, what I did or what I was trying to do, and we got to talking, and next thing you know, we exchanged contact information, and it just went from there. I definitely believe that it was the way that I presented myself. Also, of course, I have my daughter, who is just the cutest thing in the world to me. So I'm pretty sure that made me look a little more friendlier than anything else. But I know in certain situations where I might have been dressed more in the suburbia way, more fashionable, I might not have been as approachable because he might have felt that he had nothing in common with me. So it's all about trying to get to the people that you want to get to. You know, I know people are thinking like, well, if I'm trying to meet somebody that's super rich, I need to dress rich. Not quite, because a lot of wealthy people, you don't want to say rich because people just think about money. Wealthy people, they just dress extremely, extremely regular. I'm talking about like white Hanes shorts with some cargo pants and some flip flops. And for them, that's cool. But I am a fashionable person. You won't see me wearing that unless I'm in the house. That's just me though. So it's not about money, or status, but it's about business and networking and the people that are out here really trying to network and and grab people's attention and meet people and shake hands and rub elbows and shoulders and all that, those people are usually the ones that are trying to dress the part. The people that have already made it, they're not really worried about it unless they're looking for something. So if you don't get any of this, at least take this. Every time you step out the door, if you are a business owner or a highly recommended employee or employer, or you want to own a business one day, remember to always dress the part. If you were going out interested in meeting people, would you approach somebody that was dressed like you? This is Raw Words with Levi. Like, subscribe, comment if you ever have any questions or you ever want to make any suggestions about any future videos. My email is in the description below. Talk to you guys later.